This is the ultimate team sport, and I hope people appreciate, the magnitude of what team sports are all about.
I think there's times where, you could consider succeeding in certain things, but at the same time, I think the success for me becomes like, did I grow? Did I learn? Did I become more conscious? Did I evolve? And that just comes with me being around a lot of great people, that challenged me to be that, and challenged me to be a little bit better and a little more knowledgeable and a little more conscious of the things I do in my life.
It's like when you watch, you see all the quarterbacks play a certain way, and then you watch him, and I think he's just the way, the velocity of the ball, the ability to, run and throw on the move. I mean, he can get the ball into places that no one else can get him into. So that's a unique player. I mean, you look at certain receivers that have been able to do that, or certain, running backs that are able to do that. I mean, and he's at that type of caliber of player.
There was the head of our equipment room, his name was John Falk. He always told me, and he had won a lot of Big Ten championships at the time, I think 18 or 19. And he always say, Brady, you know which ring is my favorite one? And I said, which one, Big Johnny? And he'd say, the next one, the next one. And for me, it's the next one. It is.
I'm obviously older. My kids are not as young as they were, when you're, taking care of little babies all the time. And, my kids are older. They've been able to enjoy it. Everything, obviously I got great support at home. My wife is, an incredible woman to support me in my dreams. I had a lot of time with my kids this off season, so I really feel like I filled up the tank with them.
I think for me, I look at my life, and I grew up as just a normal kid in San Mateo, California. I never thought I'd be playing football, at a pro level. Of course I dreamed of it, but I never imagined it could be like this. This is crazy, and here I am. So the only thing I can do is try to give back.
I've watched a lot of their offense over the years. He's got great poise in the pocket. I think he moves around the pocket incredibly well. He's so poised in the pocket. I think he uses his blockers so well, and he must have great peripheral vision, because a lot of times, guys are running behind him, and I think he always kind of glances and looks around, see where they're at, and then I think with that ability to, throw the ball, there's no throw that he sees on the field that he doesn't think he can make, and I think that's why he makes a ton of them.
When I know that I can't contribute in the way that my team needs me to contribute. And we're not trying to go 8-8, we're trying to win the Super Bowl. And when you're trying to win the Super Bowl, it's a championship level of effort, it's a championship level of commitment that it takes. And I've got to be willing to give that, and I still want to do it, and I'm still committing to that, and I think I can still do it. So in that case, try to go out there and do it again.
And I think that was really important for me over the course of the season. It's a long season for all of us. And, from where I was when I was 22 or 23 when I was starting to now, a lot of things have changed, in my life. And you have different responsibilities and priorities. And, to focus on them when they needed their time, and then to really be, focused on what this team needs, has been a really great balance for me. And
I can do that in different ways. I can do that with my teammates and so forth, and I can try to educate people about things that I've learned. And at the same time, I still want to learn. Winning football games is great, and that's fun, and I love that. And I think winning off the field is really important. And priorities change over time. I think that when I was 25, things were great, and I really enjoyed it being 25.
Yeah, I have a decent feel in there. I mean, I think it's a different type of pocket movement. I kind of am always, I don't have instinctually any thought of running. I talked to him at one point, and I said, well, when you're looking in there and you think about running, he goes, no, I just see the coverage, and once I know the coverage, I know I'm going to run. I'm like, man, that thought has never gone off in my head one time, playing, because I'm always thinking, wow, what coverage is, okay, then what route can I signal that I can, find a throw? And I never think about, using my legs to help me throw, but that's a great skill set that he has.
There's so much for us to consume. I mean, as we all know, it's just, there's so much happening. There's the amount that I'm doing, I don't follow, I hate to say I don't follow it like I used to, because so many other things to follow. And it's just what can grab your attention, and there's a lot more competition today than there's ever been, I think, especially with social media, for people to consume information or to consume content.
I feel like my tank was really full, and I feel like I've emptied the tank a lot. This is a year that, we all put a lot in. That's what football players do. And you're rewarded when you get a chance to go to the Super Bowl. And I feel like, I've been really rewarded and blessed this year, and playing on a great team with guys that are just hardworking guys. They want to get the job done. It's about the team.